not to open up a conversation
don't talk
about restaurants or movies or something. Okay, guys, so let's just start with our feet in first position and just gently. So all we're going to do is draw gently up. So think about your pelvic floor. And we're not going to come up onto our toes yet. We're just going to really try and take it out. So into that not dumb weight, sorry, I always call it that, Morecambe and Wise. And really try and pull your shoulders back as well. And for 5, so it just keeps that opening of the chest. For 4, 3,
better.
We'll do some neck work. I had a lot of people last night in class actually that were struggling with just joints, full stop.
Yeah.
And
it's always in the winter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And then come up into balls of the feet and try and find your balance. So give a little and then lower. So we'll hold it for a few seconds. Take it for 1, for 2, 3, and again. 4, 3. So not to talk in here. 2.
Bursting.
And 1. And then circle again. Come up into the balls of the feet. 2. Let's really get them joints moving. 3. The other side. And 3. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. Well done. And then bring your feet into just parallel. We'll do a nice close squat. So remember to come back in the hips and just take it down. Try and keep the shoulders down. And kind of take your arms back as well. So when you do this, take palms to the back. Just kind of extend the arms a little bit. Good. And for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Happy New Year, Louise! 2. I'm not saying anything. And 1. Well done. And I think Esther, we're looking forward to seeing you today, Louise, at that. And then keep your shoulders down. Take one arm out. And then just do that lovely mobility. So really opening up through the hip joint. And for 4, 5, and 6. And the other way. For 6. Time do you call this steps? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. The other side. So again, shoulders down and around. You doing dry January, Jane?
I've got a drink this New
Good. Well done.
Yeah. It was how we had a meeting, so I'm being damp January.
Damp January. Yeah. And then the other side.
I'm doing trickle January.
Trickle, yeah, moist.
Yeah, it's not even that, to be fair.
Morning, Debs.
We're going out for a meal with the kids tomorrow, Saturday night, so what are we doing there?
Yeah.
We're just a glass of wine, no, but other than that, nothing major on, so not drinking.
No.
But if I was out, I would.
I haven't had much, to be fair.
And 2. I tried to get Martin to do it with me, but even though he's got a chest infection, still
Oh,
hasn't
no.
managed. Still not badly had much. He's on his second lot of antibiotics.
Oh, no.
He's a lot better, but you can still really hear it on
Yeah.
his chest.
Well, it just lingers, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's shocking. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You just missed our shoulder opening steps. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And we'll just do a few more actually. So keep shoulders. So when you take your arms out, try not to let that happen. So really kind of extend. So you're almost like pulling your scapula together. Scapulars. Take them down, up, palms up, come on up, hold, back and down, and again. 2. And try and keep that length through the crown of the head. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and One. Well done. And then just take a couple of little shrugs. And the other way. Do all these feel alright, Nick, when you do them?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
the shoulder?
If my arms and stuff and
Good.
shoulders aren't too bad,
Good.
it's just head and neck, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you go back to that physio? Well, not physio, but
I went to that, I haven't been back to
Yeah.
it,
And then just
but to be fair, the exercises and stuff he showed me are stuff Joe does anyway.
Yeah.
So,
pays a lot of money physios. What's going to just
60 quid a session, you think,
I know.
oh God, is it?
And then just, I took Mace once to physio, someone that I knew, and like she literally just gave him like climb and side leg, and I'm like, geez, I could have saved myself 60 quid. But they don't listen to the parents. 5, 4. So again, these can be a little bit uncomfortable if the neck's bothering you, but you need to try and keep the joints moving. And then just bring it back. It's like that weird little one where you're kind of pulling the chin in, almost giving yourself that double chin, extending through the neck. You must look really bonny on the picture, don't you?
Very flattering.
That's a northeast, isn't it, Bonnie?
Bonnie.
My Bonnie
Bonnie.
lass,
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah.
Bonnie lass. And then down, and then just gently up. Don't have to take it too far. It's more about kind of chin to chest and pulling in. And again. And last one. And then do a little rotation. Try and keep the chin parallel and back to centre. So ideally we should do these every day. I do, if I'm honest, I should be better with my neck. And 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
and 1. And there is another one, I'm not very good, I think it's to do with my hearing, this one. But where you, if you put your hand kind of through that big kind of muscle, like your SCM muscle basically, and you push into it, and then push in the other way. So ideally everyone does this, all kinds of things, but the neck should be able to move on its own accord. I'm not very good with it, but try and look in the mirror and do it side. So it's kind of not that one, it's a lateral push, push, push. It's quite tender, that. So the neck can go a little bit like the ribs. It's supposed to do that, like side to side, and it's not a move that we often do. So that's why it can feel quite tight. So try not to, neglect your neck, guys. Okay, let's just take it into a bit more strength. So take the back leg nice and long. Yeah, shoulders down, weight slightly forward. We're not doing loads of these because I've got bar after this, but we're going to take it down. We're just going to do 2 lots of 8. 2 sounds better than 16. 3.
Oh yeah.
She's not broken it.
Yeah, it's not broken.
Has she not?
She's bad spring.
One of our ladies thought she'd broken her leg, bless her.
Yeah, she fell downstairs. Only the
Is that
last
what
few
she did?
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, only the last
Oh.
few. God. But she went to that St George's Medical Centre.
Yeah,
Best service she ever had. In and out in 35 minutes. With
that's
an
where I went.
exercise.
That's where I went. I
Where's
got
that?
mine.
I don't know. Beeston?
We're really no. It's
Hollingbecker.
St George's. I always forget what area it is.
South
Like
Leeds
a
way.
Is it Middleton way?
Middleton, yes, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like an A&E or like a
Like
walk-in
minor
centre?
injuries, I think.
Yeah, they tend to, when I went, push your heel down, yeah, if anyone falls or anything, I went over and she said, I'm really sorry, but you kind of have to ring. And then as soon as you ring, we give you an
Oh,
appointment. I don't know if it's different, so I rung mine and they just said, oh, can you come back at 3? But they were really good.
Oh, that's worth knowing.
Really good.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah. And then the other side. So again, shoulders down. She said she's going to try and do class on Monday.
Oh,
So I
right.
said, if I know you're on, I'll do more lying work,
yeah,
lying
yeah.
down work, or I'll give us some in a chair. No getting out of it, just because you broke your arm and legs.
Yeah. You carried on.
Yeah. 7, 6.
When we're in track, she'll be in the hospital bed.
Yeah, Joe will do it.
Come on, doesn't mean you can't do bicep curls just because you've got sprained ankles. And 2. Oh, well done. Push the back heel down. The important thing with her ankle though, because it's not broken, she needs to keep doing like
Moving.
proprioception, otherwise it'll really, sprains can be This thumb has definitely been worse recovery than my broken ankle.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Things are breaking, a clean break in the bone, that's like that.
yeah,
That's
bones heal, don't they?
Whereas,
Yeah, ligaments,
Muscles and
tendons,
ligaments
all sorts of torn.
Take
Absolutely.
yeah.
Could you get around? Is she alright?
I haven't seen or spoken to her.
It depends on, there's different levels of sprains and as well. So it
Yeah.
depends on. And then just bring it up. So keep the shoulders down. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, if you've got socks on, you kind of need to be on the mat, but shoulders down. So we're just going to take hands to prayer and just push the palms together. Keep the shoulder blades down. Just hold. Draw the tummy in, and then just take it up. Push that big toe into the mat. So you kind of want to think about the foot as having 4 corners, big toe, little toe, and then the 2 points of the back of the heel. Ooh. And again, feel strong for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good. And then just the leg you've been stood on, just take it to the back, just to push it down with the heel into the mat, just to stretch that calf out. It's that time of year when you look down, you're like, toes are definitely looking like they need some help.
No,
Generally.
shocking.
Did anyone see that on Facebook the other day? Oh my God. Well, Debs did actually, because she was laughing at my comment. There's this, I don't know if it's real.
Oh, the eyes.
The eyes, like
Yes.
painting your toenails, like eyeballs.
Yeah.
They're absolutely gross.
It
That
looks
leg,
awful.
keep it to the
I
back,
saw
guys.
that. I saw your post, yeah.
Which one at the back that you
Yeah, the one that
stood
you were
on?
stood on. Yeah, keep it to the back, push it
Oh, keep it to the
over.
back.
But I laughed at one of the comments. Someone put, I don't know about the toenails freaking me out, but she needs a wax on her toes. And take a breath in. It is awful, isn't it? The older you get, you find hairs in funny little hairs.
Stop me.
And then back to centre, the glamour.
Speak for
And
yourself.
bend your front knee.
It was one leg.
No, same leg to the back. Push the hips out, chin to chest, and then
We're
just...
fine, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely. Never anything.
No.
Oh dear. Take a breath in. And out. In through the nose.
And how can it just appear overnight?
Oh, it's unreal. It is.
Unreal, yeah.
Breath in.
Whisker.
And then gently back up.
You go, you look in the mirror. There's nothing there. You go the next morning. It's not
And I've started something. I told you I'd open a conversation.
You started it.
Yeah, it's
Bring
your
it
fault.
up, bring it up. My husband's the opposite, you know, Martin, all the hairs have gone on his leg, off his legs. Honestly, like the beautiful, smooth. It's
Is
so
he really a woman?
Mm. No, we can't multitask. So.
Oh, not a chance.
It's got man flu.
Oh, I'd kill for no hairs on my legs.
No, it'd be nice. Really. Someone did the maths where they make you look older, and someone that did it to Finlay.
Oh.
But only as like a youngish man. Oh my God, it were like, he said, Mum, look at this. It was just, he had a beard on it. It was just like looking at me.
Martin. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought you were
this.
saying me. That was a young beard. You look exactly like him.
Yeah.
That's funny those, aren't they?
Oh yeah, bloody awful. That.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. And then take it to the back. Push the heel into the mat. Hold. Just feel the stretch. Notice if you're carrying much tension through the calf. Oh, guys, just to remind you. No, we're fine. Ignore me. I've got a yoga. I'm going on a yoga retreat on the Friday the 27th, but I'm not going till 1 o'clock, so it's fine. Classes are off. Ignore me. And then take it to the back, the leg you've been stood on. And again.
Interesting.
Right, yeah, that's it. And then push over.
I can't even remember which leg I was on.
breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and just deepen it a little bit. Beautiful. Back to centre, then soften that front knee, take the hips back and just gently, gently come down to the floor. Just again noticing how tight the hamstrings. I might even feel a stretch a little bit almost into the base of the foot. Take a breath in. Really good stretch this, guys, if you're worried about kind of knees and things. Breath in. And gently up. Gorgeous. Well done. Okay, let's get down today. So we'll come straight down. We'll go straight into a lovely cow to cat pose. So have a little bit of width in the knees. Stick your bum right up. So try and dip that back as much as you can. The head goes in the other direction. So we're going to try now and just mobilise in a nice order from tailbone to the top of the neck. Yeah, so take a breath in. Don't move the head and start rounding the lower back. Nice and slowly. Try and literally do it bone by bone. And then taking the chin towards the chest. And then the other way. So you start again with the bottom. And the head is the last thing to come up. And again, the other way. And again, just noticing if it feels nicer when you're in your dipped position, or does it feel nicer when you start rounding through the spine? So the spine should be able to do both, flex and extend. Good. And then bring it back to centre. And then just look over one shoulder as you take the hips in the other direction, and then the other side. So you might have a little bit of tightness laterally, and again. And again. And then we're just going to circle, so like a rolling cat. So you dip, take the hips in one direction, round, hips in the other, and dip. And two more. Try this with your other half, so people that don't do Pilates, and you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to use or move their back. And again. Your partner might get funny ideas, that's the And then sit down.
So you got him on the floor.
I remember saying to Andy, look, watch Zoe. Zoe's brilliant at doing it. She came back, she went, thanks, cheers. And then sit on and then come forward. And then just, again, just have a little gentle glide in action. Oh, that's beautiful chest stretch. And then just gently take both arms round to one side. Take the top hand, reach it over the bottom hand. Again, notice if there's a little bit of tension through the lat muscles, then kind of triangular muscles that guys get, you know, if they're doing a lot of weight training. So just underneath kind of the armpit area. Big deep breath in. And out. Two more. Last one. And back to the other side. And again, deep breath in. And out. And again. And out. Last one, breath in. And out. Well done. And then let's come on onto our front. So you don't have to use weights to work your kind of arms and chest and back muscles, but you do have to really think about engaging. So if you lay down on the floor, push the pubic bone down into the mat and really feel that you've got something hot underneath the belly button. Draw the belly button away from the mat in towards the backbone. Really lengthen your fingertips down towards the floor, but keep that connection through the core. Just gently lift the head and the chest away from the mat, only a few inches. And then turn your palms up to ceiling and have a little bit of a squeeze through the scapula. And then just push up ever so gently. It's just a couple of little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take your arms out to abduction, so to shoulder height. And again, reach. Imagine you've got a baby pulling one fingertip, another baby pulling the other fingertip, so your shoulders are really lengthened. And then again, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring them back in and gently back down. Just have a little wiggle with the butt. Let everything relax, then start again. Push the pubic bone down into the mat, draw the navel in towards the spine, reach your fingertips long towards the feet, lift your head and your chest, keep looking down towards the floor, neck nice and lengthened, and again pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then bring your arms out to capital T again, lengthen through the crown of the head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Back in and lower back down. And then just have a little windscreen wipe. So you can always do those moves with little hand weights as well. Really good for people that are incredibly kind of tight through the pecs, like that forward shoulder posture. And so we're just going to come over onto our side. So this is particularly for Chloe and Serena wanted the recording. So remember that a lot of, literally, like the majority of people now, and God help our kids, are all a bit like this. Yeah, you watch kids walking to school on the phones with their the rucksacks on, and they'll start getting very short through here. So this is just a nice little, you can if you want, yeah. So you can put something there underneath your head, sort of between the base of your ear and like your bicep, or a little cushion, or just like this. But try and keep your best, it's nice to get your partner to kind of hold your hips down to do this one. But just look at your thumb, and then just take your thumb up towards the ceiling, follow with your eyes, but then don't take your head any further, and then just open it up. So you're just taking it back. You're trying not to move the hips like that, so the hips are down. You can just move your hand in and out a little bit, in and out. Sometimes it can feel a bit nervy, that. And then back down. So if you know that you've got very tight pectoral muscles, the muscles in the chest, this one is enough for some people. I don't really feel, because I do a lot of chest openings, so I don't feel a great deal. But it's quite a nice move. Take a breath in. And then back to centre. Be a good one for John, this, Lou. If that feels like just really gentle for you and you want to do something a bit more, then you can just take your hand and bring it overhead. So follow the thumb and then don't do anything else. Anchor the bottom hip down and then turn. So then everything turns together. Does that make sense?
Sorry, Jim.
And then just bring the hand back over to me. So it's really hard without someone anchoring that top hip down. So really anchor the bottom hip to the floor. And again, so just notice, does the hand stay on the floor or is it nowhere near? And again, take a breath in. Does this feel alright, Nick?
Yeah.
And then gently back. And one more. So just over. You'll find men generally, particularly if they're very tall, find this move really, really tough, because through years and years of basically crouching down to look at people. And then come on the other side. So again, there might be a massive difference in each side, guys, so I always like to do this one first, otherwise I had a guy once who tried to do this and he were like, so yeah. So again, just look at your thumb, it's just a gentle opening of the chest muscles. You can just flick the wrist a little bit, take some deep breaths in and out. And then close it back down. And you can either do that again, or if you're quite happy with this one and you want to do more this one, angel arms, you can take it over. And again, for me, this is a little bit tighter near that underarm area. Take a breath in and gently back. It's really hard, even that. You know, I'm struggling to keep that top hip from not rolling. And then again. So a lot of people can't keep the hand down, it doesn't matter, just do what you can. Back to centre. This is Chloe's favourite move. And the last one. So imagine if you've been crouched at a computer working all day, how nice this will be just to open up, the chest. And honestly, tight pec muscles, they just create so many problems with the spine, with breath, and then gently back over. Well done, beautiful. Okay, now we're in, sorry Nicola, this is twice in 2 days running. Now we're in this position, we might as well do a little bit of side leg, so a little bit for strength. So again, keep your bottom knee bent today, lift up that bottom waist. Yeah. And we're just going to point the foot for 10 and lift the leg for 10, lower. If you can keep the bottom waist lifted, you can lift the leg a little bit higher than normal, as long as that waist doesn't drop. And again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then flex the foot, so you're working slightly different muscles, working more through the quads. 1, good for the knee. 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, the sun's coming out. Yeah. And hold, and circle, and 3, 4. I always think once January's gone, we can't, January.
Or you're getting towards it.
Yeah, we're getting towards a bit of spring, aren't we? And the other way. I'm looking forward to this yoga retreat. It's in a place called Brinkburn, up in Northumberland.
Brinkburn?
Well, it's called Brinkburn Retreat. I assumed it was in a little village called Brinkburn. I'll have a look.
No.
And then hold, nearly there, and pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well done. It's Friday morning, so we don't have to do too much. It's the circle one, isn't it? Yeah.
The killers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, circles do that.
You just got to try and think of nice things when you do it. Try and put
Beaches and restaurants, that's that's
Yeah.
Oh, I looked at that one. Jane sent me this lovely, we're going to Portugal for 5 days, and said, oh, you need to go to this restaurant, Joe, near Faro. Honestly, it looks fab. I'm definitely going to go, but you can't book, you can only book until, I went on the website, you can only book till the 11th of April at the minute.
Oh, no, they won't release them.
So they haven't released the other day, so nearer the time.
Yeah,
it's like just this restaurant on an island, isn't it? Nothing else there.
I mean, literally, one boy, the kids just sat and played, can't wait. We did a big walk on the beach when we got there in the morning.
Yeah.
And then, and I'll give you the name if you want to get the private water taxi, because it's really cool. It's only like €50.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know,
yeah.
It's much cooler because it picks you up. And
so like Bond, water?
Hey?
I feel like a Bond game.
Oh, it's lovely, yeah. And so we were the first people on the island in the morning. We went at like 10 a.m. and did a big walk along the beach. And came back, and the kids like took back the ball and just like messed around with lunch and sat and played cards and afternoon on the beach and came back.
I looked at the Instagram because they've got their own Instagram. Have you seen it?
Oh, it went down a few years ago.
Did it? It was really good. All these really cool
people. What you were interviewing for the one? Oh no, Faro. You used to be in Faro, yeah.
No.
3.
I'm sure we'll go back one day.
Yeah, it's from far in Ontario.
Well
Yeah.
done, beautiful. And then just come over onto your back. If you've got your ball at hand, guys, or a cushion, just place it underneath, just to stretch out through the bottom, and then just pull up, push that knee away. Oh, I've done a lot of these too. Can you feel that? Push that knee away. And take a breath in. Yeah, what's it called? Something deserter.
Il Deserta.
Il
There's a
deserter.
few other Faroe Islands that you can. There's another one which you want to go to called, which has got people living on it. There's some really sort of quirky bars there, and that. But Il Deserta is just really special. It's nice.
It's our anniversary and we're there as well, so
Ooh,
yeah,
that sounds
the
like a nice.
16th.
I mean, we were the only English in the restaurant. So
Really?
Yeah.
The menu
Yeah.
looked beautiful, Jane.
I know, we got ripped off massively because
Did you?
we ordered this. They must have seen us coming, typical English. Brought over, would you like fish? Yeah, we'll have fish, sea bass. We brought over this massive fish, which looked amazing, for like 6 of us sort of thing.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but it was lovely. We got the bill, it was like 180 quid or something. It was extortionate.
It must have been a big fish.
It was a big fish.
And then take it up like some
Yeah.
prime.
Well,
Yeah, because the
big
menu
fish.
doesn't look too expensive. It doesn't look too bad when
No.
I looked. It's
Definitely saw us
So
coming.
just don't go with the recommendation.
yeah,
So,
in
Yeah.
a circle.
20 bottles of rosé later,
yeah.
That was a massive bill. But it's the wine as well.
Circle that.
And the thing is, because all the kids are all older, and they weren't necessarily. Yes, here's a word.
And then the other side, that's the problem when your kids get older, guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, they're
They're
already
drinking as well.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, tell me about it. Well, we're only taking Finlay, although Mace has already went, can I come? I think I might join you, I'll pay for my own flight. And then lift
When do you go there?
up.
When do you go there?
13th to the 18th of April, so
Okay,
fingers and fingers and toes crossed, it's going to be quite nice.
We both recommended the same steak restaurant.
Yeah, that was funny.
Costello or something, is it called?
Yeah.
My brother and his wife, they go to Tavera and that's their favourite now as well.
There's that Italian that we couldn't get into when we were there. It was like booked.
Isn't it funny in January, the whole, like at Christmas, in December, the whole thing's about, shopping and
Yeah.
Father Christmas and blah blah, and in January it's like
Get a book of
beaches
holidays.
and restaurants
Ah,
and
Yeah.
stuff.
that's it, yeah.
And
Flexibility.
look at the Barbados thing.
I was going to say, yeah. Oh, lovely. When are you thinking of going? January, February?
8th of February we're going to go.
Nice.
Oh, lovely. Just you and Richard.
My belated 50th.
Don't tell Martin. He's like, when can we just me and you go on our own for a fortnight without them? I looked at Croatia last night on YouTube though,
Oh, yeah.
just around the islands and stuff. And it was like what did he say? He said, we're here in late May. And like, I thought everybody had coats on.
Oh,
It
really?
was so weird.
Really?
I was
Are
like,
they local?
whether he'd just gone on like, he'd filmed it on like a cooler day and then circle the other way nearly there, guys. I know they're not easy these. Yeah? Keep with it, Nick. You can do it, babe.
Oh.
No artificial. No, we'll keep our hips at bay and then hold
Yeah.
and then
Oh
pulse.
my God.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Oh.
Don't bring it in.
I think the worst on the leg, which isn't artificial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a whole leg, obviously.
Because you haven't taken your
Yeah, no, I've lost a leg.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to get that booked in for the hip.
What, for a replacement?
Well, he's
And
now.
just into clamp, so keep the hips facing forward.
Sure.
Because he will have an appointment.
He will.
Yes, he does need to do it, he just
Yeah.
doesn't want to.
Oh my God, I don't think I can do this.
You can
The
be.
guy who did mine, who wanted to do his, is now just working for a private clinic in Abu Dhabi. So he must be absolutely
Wow,
broken.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he doesn't have a.
I don't blame him, he doesn't want to be part of the system here.
No.
That's the problem though, we're losing
So
some of the
worrying though,
doctors
isn't
out
it?
there, but you can't blame them.
No, not at all.
And 6, Jenna and David have had the road doctors, they're ever so nice. And they're real advocates of the NHS, and they said literally, Joe, if we weren't, they could at least double
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
somewhere like
Oh.
Australia, probably more.
Yeah.
And 3,
She's added more on.
2,
Just 20 more.
it's because we did them yesterday.
I know.
And 1, I always talk through clam, try and take your mind a little bit
Yeah.
off it.
Oh,
And then
distraction.
take the foot, just really push that knee, so really feel like you're your way. You don't have to lift it up.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh la la. And take a big breath in. And out. In.
You can fly.
Hey.
You can fly across the Caribbean really cheap if you go somewhere like Aer Lingus
Yeah,
as well. I mean,
Yeah.
they're supposed to be really good, but it's a lot
They are.
cheaper
I
than
know,
a
it's
lot
all
more.
And just tip the leg up, just
Yeah.
flex and point. It's alright.
Which is like, I'm not going Aer Lingus to Barbados.
I would do it. We were going to go.
It's British Airways, isn't it? They own it. British Airways own
And
it, yeah.
circle. Are you going all inclusive, Jen?
Well, didn't really plan to, but one of the hotels I'm looking at is all inclusive. And to be honest, I know a few people that have been people that are at the moment, and some of the better deals were the all inclusive packages.
I was
and then
going to say,
accept
just
the-
take your
just got-
roller,
just got
guys.
people
If
nice.
you've not got one, Lou, I don't know if you'll have one, babe, but don't worry, you can do all the abdominal exercises on the mat. Yeah, Barbados, a friend's just come back from Jamaica. Who's going to Jamaica?
Was it talking about? Was it not the girl that was here yesterday?
Yeah, I was here yesterday. What the hell?
I
Bloody
can't-
menopause, Brenda. I was here yesterday. What did Elaine. Sorry, Elaine, if you're watching the video.
How bad are we?
Yeah, Elaine's been to Jamaica, and she said she couldn't believe how expensive it was.
Yeah, it was the dollars.
Everyone I know, just gently take. If you're on the mat, guys, make sure that you are a neutral spine. So don't force the hip bones higher than the pubic bone so you get this horrible gaping. So realistically, what you really want to do is think about the rib cage being in and down and touching the roller, and then that little gap underneath the lumbar spine. You can always put something in under the head if you feel that your chin is pointing up a little bit, and then gently up. Yeah, so I would definitely go all inclusive.
Yeah,
Draw the tummy down, and then gently take the right leg out, and slowly back to centre, and the other way. I've only been to Barbados once. It was lovely. Years
I've
ago.
always wanted to go.
Years ago.
My friend Sally James there at the moment, and I said, would you recommend Barbados or Dubai? And she went, Barbados, definitely. The vibe is just lovely. The weather hasn't been that amazing. It's still been like 28 degrees, but quite cloudy and a bit rainy. But still nice, you know, it's not rainy and then sunny. But it's just lovely.
I just don't fancy Dubai.
I've got to say to part of the world, I've got no.
Do you know what
That
I
just
don't,
thought-
I've always been the same as that. But the only reason I want to go is to sort of, I don't know what's been and has not loved it. And I know it's chintzy and it's all, but just to go and stay in a lovely hotel. The hotel's meant to be amazing, the service is meant to be amazing.
Martin's
Just
like,
for a week.
It's just got no culture, has it?
No, it
That's
hasn't.
the only thing.
But we're not cultural anyway, we're terrible, me and Richard.
Oh yeah,
Our
you see,
hands
I
are-
like to see places.
I do miss like Spain and Portugal and that, but you know, but I would only go for like a week of luxury and winter sun, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, you know, and you've got to go knowing that, I think, haven't you?
Whereas I'd like to be on a remote, somewhere remote with a fish restaurant and not much else.
Yeah, I love that.
And waves. And let's do 8 more for 8.
Oh, I feel sick.
7, 6,
This makes me feel sick.
6,
This roller.
Oh.
Oh. Like around my chest.
3, 2. And well done. Gently down. Just take the soles of the feet together. Just let the knees flop out to the side. Take a nice breath in through the nose. All the way out. It's a really big deep breath. And again. Last one. And out. And because it is Friday morning, I always do lots and lots of kind of shoulder work. So it's really important. If you've not had a sore shoulder or anything like frozen shoulder, you probably won't understand the importance of shoulder work, but honestly, it's very debilitating for people. So just take your arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Don't have them too close together or else you'll shorten the chest muscles again. And then just gently bring one thumb backwards and the other hand forwards. And then back to centre. And then the other side. So ideally, that flexion of the shoulder should take your thumb pretty much to the floor. So if you can get to the floor, great. And then on the next one, just take your hand, just so it's not quite at the floor, and then do that circling action, so like a windmill or helicopter, and then bring the hands back together, not together, up to the ceiling. Change direction, so go into that flexion, and then round. And again, so this is kind of one of the exercises I do with for breast cancer rehab as well. But there's a lot of people that struggle with that abduction, so just go easy. We've done quite a bit of stretching, mobilising, so it should be okay today. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. And then just take your elbows down by the floor, just as a matter of interest. And then I just want you to try not to kind of flip the wrist. Try and keep the palms facing forward. And can you just bring the hand backwards? How far does it come? Does it touch the floor?
Both at the same time.
One at one time. And then back. So one at a time.
Oh, right.
So take one down and then take the other one and notice if there's any difference. So, well, I did this at the beginning.
And the other one lifts off then.
Jane, I did this one at the beginning of the week and I couldn't get I can't remember which one, I couldn't get them down. I can today because I've done loads of chest openings. Yeah. And then you can just kind of do puppet arms, so you just do this, in and out. Really lovely move. So the more chest opening work you do, the more obviously that chest will be longer and be able to move more. And 2 and 1. Don't worry, Debs, if it feels tight, but most people's are. And then come off of the roller, and let's just come and sit into a Z leg. So lots of nice mobility. So sit.
Not since I fell off one.
Sit. Stop. So can everyone sit like that? Yeah. Good. This is a brilliant position to sit in, really good for hip mobility. Now go the other way, because you'll have probably all sat in the position where you felt more comfortable. I want to kind of do this when I'm the other way around. If you're pretty equal both ways, it's brilliant. Yeah, so just hold, and all we're going to do is just take one hand forward and just pull it across. And then the hand that's at the top, or the arm that's at the top, reach it up and then just come over. And then turn into the front knee. Yeah, that's it. And then just gently come into almost like a half roll, like a half shell stretch. And again, take a breath in and out. And in and out. Last one. And then gently back to centre. And if I were to plan my timetable again, I would do bar at 9:30 and this at
Well, yeah, we
10:10.
heard that. We said
Yeah,
that.
really? Yeah.
We said we just this time.
Yeah.
We said that.
And then in, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
then
further
pull
on.
in, yeah.
I love that.
And then pull in.
Oh yeah, do that.
And then reach up. I suppose I could play around with my timetable now. The reason I always did 9:30 were like school run.
Yeah.
But now, I'm
No,
not
it's
sure
a
what
Zoom.
people have school run. Oh, you still
I
work,
do,
don't
but
you?
I could get like from
A bit early,
9
can't you?
o'clock. Yeah,
It's
not
better.
before 9.
No. Yeah. And then in. And then round. Do you prefer barging?
Yeah.
I much prefer Pilates. I love them, but I like them both. But I think Pilates keeps me injury free.
I feel like
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
that's
the
gonna
combination's really nice. I think you need to do
Well,
both.
your past anyway, you also a really good stretch there
Exactly.
anyway, so.
Yeah, true. And then sit up onto your bum, guys, and just have a little. You feel them bony bits underneath your bum. Yeah, like your sit bones. And then draw the tummy in. That's because your bum will be getting more muscular, you see, now. You'll be able to feel
It's all
more.
the clown joke.
It's all the clown. And then gently round. So always remember to take that navel to spine. Well, that sun's just. Sometimes your sun's on, you look like you're dying on video. I hate closing the sun down.
I know,
In
it's
summer,
strange, isn't it?
yeah.
It just brightens your mood instantly.
Yeah, it does.
Massively.
Going to Paris next week with Emily.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What are we doing when you're there?
Oh, she's got all these really TikTok restaurants. We're going to be so over Instagram
That's
next
because
week.
I'm going in March.
Oh, she's got some really cool places.
Oh, let me know, because
Yeah.
and I'll book some stuff, because we've got a couple of things booked, but not
Yeah.
restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
That's the difference with girls and boys, isn't it? Like I try and get my phone out
It's not
to
cultural.
take pictures of the
Shopping,
boys.
ice
Put your
cream.
phone away, put your phone away.
I can't wait to do stuff like that probably with Evie.
Yeah.
Where you can go like have cocktails and stuff
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Oh, they love cocktails. And then sit up nice and tall. And then again, I know this one is a bit tough for some people, but just gently walk the hands. Just walk the hands. You might just get to there. It doesn't matter. Just to feel that stretch in the groin. You might get further, but don't force it down. Just take a nice breath in. And out. In. And out. Last one, breath in. And gently back to centre. I'm talking about bar. We'll do a little bit of floor bar. I did this last night with Sarah Debs at my breast cancer Yorkshire group. And they were like, oh, this is awful. So a few of them have got knee issues. So really good for strengthening the quads. Yeah. So the hard thing is with this one is you'll see people if they're not strong enough start rolling back. So try and really force that navel into spine so you feel really strong through the core. Try if you can to slightly lift the heel, only like an inch, well not even an inch, like literally, like tiny. Yeah. And then we're just going to take one leg out. So slight external rotation as well.
Oh, you can feel yourself going back.
Yeah, you can. That's
Yeah.
what you notice in class more than
gosh.
anything. Out to the side.
Feet down that
Squeeze so you'll feel
Oh,
the
yeah.
quadricep muscles, yeah. People think squats are great for legs. They are, they're alright, they're not bad, but they're nowhere near as good as these. 2 and 1. Well done. Just give it a little rub, it'll go.
Yeah, feels like a little cramp.
I did a floor bar course years ago down in London and I came back and did loads of floor work. But honestly, I got on the train that night, it was a full day and we must have done, I don't even know how many reps. Me and this other girl got on and we were like, I was absolutely exhausted. Could hardly walk. And then again, draw. It's not what you want going through King's
People
Cross,
just
is
think
it?
you're drunk.
And 2. 4. So again, more, if you flex your foot too much, it can really kind of cramp. So just be careful.
Easier on this guy.
Easier on that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I've done a lot of leg work, literally I do half a dozen, and I'm like, bloody hell, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So if you ever have, hopefully you won't, but if anyone that you know has any kind of knee issues or knee
That's
replacement,
really
that's
good.
what they'll give them. And they'll give them this
Wow.
one as well. So again, sit up nice and tall again. Nearly there, Debs, come on. And then just lift. Should be screaming at me.
Same leg.
Yeah, lift same leg. So just lift and lower. Another one that they give you is they get you to put a towel underneath the
Oh,
back
yeah,
of the
so you've got
knee,
a towel
just
under.
push down.
Remember
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
Frustrating the knees,
3,
isn't it?
2, 1. Well done. Again, a little rub. But they're the muscles that support that knee.
Yeah.
And then again, and then lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then a nice little one, which is just kind of, let me get this right, is just bend one knee, other leg straight, and the same hand goes straight. Draw the tummy in, and then push. and push. And 6.
Just that.
Yeah. And 8. 7. 6. 3. Okay, remember the last time we had so much fun with my clothes off? And well done, good work. Okay, well done. So again, they're quite nice ones. Let's just come back. We'll just do two bridges, guys, just to mobilise the spine again. So let's just walk the feet a little bit closer to the bottom. Again, that lengthening through the collarbone should feel quite nice now. We've done a lot of sort of openings today. Take a breath in through the nose. Gently roll that lower back into the mat and start lifting your bum. You should bring Emily to class, Jen.
I did suggest her this week because she said, oh Lord, what can I do? And I did say, why don't you come to a class?
Yeah.
She's been doing core strength at uni,
Has she?
Which thing kills her at the gym opposite there in the halls. Just spin,
Yeah.
and then they've been doing this core one.
And then gently
So
down.
just-
Should bring her to
Early
like
in the
Thursday
morning.
I
morning.
know.
Oh, was just you sleeping?
Yes.
And then gently down.
Could you hear the row I had with Matthew this morning?
And then again back.
Well, he had to be in for just after 7,
Oh God. Oh my God.
so we had to leave at 6:30. Oh, sorry.
Why did he have to be in so early?
Cricket training.
Oh God. I don't have to school either.
Well, they do it after school as well.
Oh God.
And it's only one morning.
And then gently down. Where's he at? It's not at full. Where's he at?
Woodhouse.
Woodhouse.
So it's like half an hour to get there.
And then gently take the legs nice and long. Take your arms up. If you don't want to do roll up, guys, we're just going to do 6 roll ups. You can interlink the fingers underneath your head, thumbs into the nape of the neck, push the rib cage down, draw the tummy in, keep in neutral spine, little gap underneath the lumbar spine, and just lift up as high as you can. Hold.
Oh,
No?
all I do
And
is
lower.
roll
So
up.
you can do them, or you can roll up.
That's what I'm
And then back, yeah, so do whichever one. Both of them core, but roll up's a little bit more mobility as well. What, didn't you want to get out of bed, do you mean?
Oh, he's terrible.
Is it?
Oh, he's not, and he's really not a morning person either.
Mine, if they mine have to be up, they're good, I must say.
Well, Matthew manages it when he's away.
Yeah.
No problem.
And 2 more. Mine, I've got to say, are really good at getting up.
Oh,
Yeah, mine are, they have to be up definitely.
I'm often the last one out of bed in the morning.
how lovely.
And then turn over,
Lying all day.
turn over onto your front,
It's a
guys.
challenge job for us. We're
And
both going to get
again,
up to
just
around
take
there.
a breath in.
I think like that, literally. Did you set an alarm? Got to make him set an alarm.
Sleep
So they
through
get
it.
used.
And
Sleep
then
through the
Oh,
whole,
really?
yeah, the whole thing.
gently into your downward dog.
On the floor
Just
next to
walk
his
it
head
back
sometimes.
and gently up. So we didn't quite succeed, or I didn't, in not talking, but we went too
I was
bad.
quite